This video is on polar coordinates, part 1. So what are polar coordinates? Polar coordinates are actually, well, they're introduced by Newton, and they're used to find points in a plane. R represents the distance from the origin out to whatever that point is, whatever the magnitude is. And theta represents the distance from the horizontal axis. So here we have point A, and point A, the distance from the origin is 2. So you start here at the origin and you go out 2. And then I said that theta is actually 45 degrees, or pi over 4. So to get theta, you would just come over here to the horizontal axis and you'd go up 45 degrees. When theta is positive, you go counterclockwise. And when theta is negative, you go clockwise. So here we got point B, and point B, I said, well, theta of point B is actually negative 15 degrees. So you'd start here at this at the horizontal axis, and you'd go down negative 15 degrees. And then for the distance that you would go out, it's either given to you or you have to solve for it. The distance from the origin. Here the distance is 1, so you'd just come out to here. Now, it can sometimes get a little tricky when you have the distance being negative, because, I mean, how do you get a negative distance? You kind of can't, but in this situation, what they're really saying is that you're just going to go the opposite direction. So I'll show you what that means. So here we're saying that the angle theta is still negative 15 degrees, just like in point B. You still come down here 15 degrees, but normally, well, in B we had that the distance was 1, so we came from here out in the same direction that we came from the angle. But when it's negative, you're actually going to go, instead of coming this way, you're going to come out that way. And so that's how you would do that one. So that's how you'd get those 3 points. So now let's see if we can't work some of these out. So here we've got another plane right here. And we have these points, and I think it's good if you guys just try to go through there and plot these before I go ahead and do it. So I recommend you just pause it here and you try to plot A, B, C, and D. So I'm guessing you guys already paused it, so I'm going to go ahead and show you where these actually line up. First point is A. So we got pi over 2. What's pi over 2? Pi over 2, I actually wrote it right here already, is actually just the same thing as 90 degrees. So we're going to start here at the horizontal axis, and since it's positive, we're going to go counterclockwise. So we're going to go bam, right to over here. So this is where we're going to go. Now we need to know the distance from the origin. For point A, we actually are going to go 3 units. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And this is where, that's where point A would be. It's not too neat, but oh well. That's point A. So now let's do point B. So point B, we're going to go negative pi over 2, or negative 90 degrees. So we're going to come here from the horizontal axis, and we're going to go clockwise. So we're going to come down this way to here to negative pi over 2, or 270 degrees if you want to go in the positive way. That would just be coming like that, but it's the same thing. Anyhow, we're going to be coming 1 unit away from the origin. So we're going to be right here, and we're going to come down 1 unit. Right here, and that would be point B. Now, point C. Here we have a unit, or a distance of 1 from the origin at an angle of 45 degrees. So we're starting again at the horizontal axis, and we're going to go up 45 degrees. So about there. And then we're going to go out 1 unit. Whoops. I doubt that. So we're going to come about right here, and that's roughly where point C is. Now let's go do point D. Point D, we're going to go 45 degrees again, so we're going to come up 45 degrees right where the C is, same angle, but this time we're going to go negative 3. So we're instead of coming out 3, because we would actually put the 3 over here if it was a positive 3, but since it's a negative 3, we're actually going to go the opposite direction. We're going to come down here. So, I mean, that's right around where point D is. So, I hope that's what you got, and I hope it made sense. If not, don't worry about it. I'm making a second video, but that's going to have a few more problems to work out. But I'm going to show you how to convert... oh, actually, let me show you how they look. So here I actually gave you these them in this form, but you could also look at them in this form. So let's see, point A. Point A could also look like this. Point A, you can write it as 3 comma pi over 2, which is the exact same thing as writing it in this form, pi over 2. Or you could even see it written as, let me scroll down a little bit. You can see it written as 3 over 90 degrees. So either form is equivalent. You could write it like this, or you could write it like that, and it's still the same thing. So, and I think there's even a few other ways that you can write it, but I'll get into those a little bit more in the second video. In the second video, I'll show you how to convert these into rectangular form, and we'll work out a few more problems. Alright, so good luck in your classes, and I really hope you enjoyed the video.